Final time here at Players' Championship 19, the Marshall Arena, Milton Keynes, and it's Chris Dobey looking to pick up a second Pro Tour title of the season. He's taking on Cameron Menzies, who is in his first ever PDC Senior Final. Race to 8 then here in Milton Keynes.
60.
Will it be a first win for Menzies? Will Dobey double up? Mark Wilson and Scott Mitchell with you for the final. Now, there's an intriguing
180.
little backstory here as Dobey hits the first 180 of the contest. Menzies tries to reply. Prior to yesterday, these two had met 5 times. Chris Dobey had won all 5 meetings. Yesterday, they met here, and Cameron Menzies averaged 107.93 to beat Chris Dobey 6-4.
140.
Scott Mitchell, does that have any bearing at all on what happens today?
Yeah, it might do for Dobey. He doesn't want to be beat twice in a row by Cammy.
2 scored.
He's hit the wrong treble there, hasn't he?
105.
Big 3 to leave double 8, but yeah, he won't want to be and Cammy to beat him more than once on 2 days.
84, yeah. 93.
Well, double 8 then for Dobey and a 13-dart hold of throw. He thought that was in. He was on his way there. It is in now. It's a 14-dart hold of throw. Dobey takes the early advantage.
180.
Menzies hits his first 180 of this final.
97.
We mentioned that great run of form that Menzies has been on in Players' Championship events. 3 semi-finals in the last 6, but this is his first final. New ground for Menzies, who had to survive a match start in that semi-final against Thibaut Tricol, but he made it through.
44.
Yeah, these are important moments. When you're playing in these big games, the first thing you want to do is try and hit your first treble 20 as quickly as you can. They both achieve that. Then you want to try and get that first double done, dusted, under your belt and out of the way. And the longer that goes on,
40.
that can be a bad omen. But Menzies are going to get there first.
Yep, going to get a chance to level up on double 8, which is a double that Dobey hit in the last leg.
Game
right
shot.
in the top corner. He thought for a second he'd overpitched that one, but it is 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 indeed. And forget these guys started at around 1 o'clock today. They'd have been in earlier than that for the prep, and so it's about
135.
Been in this room sort of 9 or 10 hours.
$58.
They have done, though. They've seen the competition whittle away. The room get more and more deserted.
46.
Menzies will be frustrated by that. He had a chance there to get an advance on Chris Dobey. Cool and collected.
121.
I will say about Cammy today, he's had of his games go down to last leg deciders, and they've all gone his way. Against Lennon in the second round, Steve Lennon, Lukeman, Martin Lukeman, Waters,
130.
Goal in the semi.
We had 3 yesterday as well that went all the way to a last leg decider.
93.
You do come to expect it here, though. The margins are very fine indeed.
Double 16 for 2-1.
Game shot.
2-dart outshot. Another 14-dart leg for Chris Dobey.
$140.
Well, the makings have been a great clash here.
$180.
Dobey fires in the third max of the final.
I know we're only early doors, but both players
96.
up a ton. So far, and it averages in this final. Both have started it very well indeed.
140.
Well, the style flows, doesn't it? They both just get on with it. They like to throw their darts.
95.
Left the big fish, Menzies. Dobey ponders.
45.
Well, I've not seen a big fish on streaming board one today. Are we going to get one here? Are we going to get one here? The bullseye.
145.
We're going to get a 136.
96.
Clenched teeth there from Dobey. He feels this is going to go,
Game shot.
and he was right to feel that way. To get a dart at Summit, he knew it's just one of those games, isn't it?
139.
Going to be tight. Very tight.
Free-flowing game.
96.
Some viewers who've just
44.
joined us after a busy day at work, no doubt. Cameron Menzies survived a match start in the semi-final. Also turned down a 167 shot.
100.
And then watched Thibaut Tricol take out 161 on the bull. And Tricol went on to have a match start but couldn't take it. Menzies snatched it 7-6. A little bit more routine victory for Chris Dobey, who beat
74.
Daryl Gurney 7-3 in the semi-final.
$97.
The trebles there from Menzies, and he'd have put Dobey under all sorts of pressure. Dobey having a treble-less visit the throw before, but can't afford to go two in a row, can he?
94.
Nice switch. Leaving the 150.
He's going to believe in
140.
significantly less. 68 should Dobey not take out this. Treble 19 the target. Didn't get it. It's a treble 17. Oh, it's a beautiful
180.
layup. Piles of pressure back on Menzies. 68 needed. Great first start. First
Game
breaker
shot.
throw goes to Cameron Menzies. Takes out 68 in 2 darts and he leads 3-2.
Your throw is only good to you. You go and hold your throw next leg.
Well, that's not a bad way to start
180.
the next leg.
Oh, it's not.
$86.
Hang on. Are we on our way to
180.
perfection in the final for Cameron Menzies? Back-to-back 180s.
Don't mention it. Just don't mention it.
96.
Let it happen. Just don't mention it.
Now it's all about winning the leg. As you said, consolidating
79.
the throw. In some ways, he doesn't need that haze of a 9-darter. He just wants to keep winning legs.
99.
Got time here.
Yeah, with first to 8. Twists and turns to come in this game
46.
for sure. 80 here from Dobey. You would not put past him because you just...
120.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
Bounce out. Double 8 then. Just has to move along the Okia fraction. Oh, now, is there a wall in front of that red bed? Chris Dobey's interested at the back of the stage. He's waiting for the reaction from Menzies.
8.
And Menzies misses. 4 darts he's had at that double. And Dobey now to break back. He's looking at a straight ton. Tops. There's one.
80.
Couldn't get the second.
Threw the first one perfectly, and this is a bit of a
Game
let
shot.
off for Menzies.
Worth just watching the facial expressions of Cameron Menzies alone. He certainly lives it, doesn't he? He's
140.
ready for a good lie down when he's done here.
I've seen him in the past punch himself in the face.
59.
on a live stream and he punched himself so hard. I think he'd have knocked me out if it had been me. Nearly knocked himself out. He was so angry with her. A while ago
62.
now, he's not the same person anymore. He's a much more happy with himself person now.
96.
Dobey then. Just looking to stop the run of legs.
83. 100.
Done quite enough, you feel, in this situation. Dobey will fancy he can take care of this leg from here.
96.
Yeah, so you should relax here now. Couple of freedom darts, relax now.
140.
First dart. Doesn't like the lay. Moves across one way. Now he's going back the other. Bobbing and weaving, ducking and diving. And the
100.
flight just got in the way there.
You could just hear it. Cameras and our mics caught the light tip. This is big.
66.
Oh, and that was close.
Was close. That would have been 5-2. Dobey back for double 10. Double
Game
10
shot.
he gets. Moves back within one. Well, Menzies is halfway there, but it must feel it's a million miles away at the minute.
40.
Only 40. Dobey will be looking to seize upon this opportunity.
Said earlier, twists and turns in this game.
140. 100. 97.
Decent enough against the throw.
Yeah, and Dobey's already turned the throw round. It's going to take a couple of treble visits or even a 180 here to get it back.
180.
Kind of partly got it back because he's only 83 in front. Got 80 in the board, so he's this
100.
last dart in front. And that's a 164, so...
Well, Menzies has responded well here.
130.
Takes out the ball for good measure. Dobey then 164. Two treble 19s. There's one. Can't quite follow it in. So Menzies is
96.
going to get a chance here. 19 for double 16 for 5-3. Doesn't have to move this time, but he's
35.
missed two darts. And that would have put him two legs clear.
Surely off the dart.
Game shot.
Used nicely. So the mini break that Menzies had now come back and gone the other way.
What might just be playing on
81.
Cameron's mind is he's had darts in the last two legs. He hasn't taken those opportunities. 4-4. We're back on throw, but Dobey has
45.
the throw here in a race to 8.
Yeah, Menzies can't allow himself to think about that now, and we know what Dobey can do from this situation.
95. 140.
Nice visit.
$59.
Always looks as cool as a cucumber, doesn't he, Dobey?
I think we said it yesterday. More mature Chris Dobey now. He's a winner
100.
on tour. Won one of the big events. The more mature, polished performer now, Chris Dobey, and a player really you expect to be at the latter end of all the main events these days.
60.
Yeah, very much so.
As we say that,
96.
the door opens again for Menzies.
$140.
Good visit. Can he do the treble, single, double? Oh,
60.
so Dobey, 66 to go back in front.
That was a blocker from Cammy, wasn't it? Double 18.
Game shot.
Game has gone back with throw.
81.
He said it's been a long day. Had to wait an awful long time, Cameron Menzies, to get to this point, and now he's
62.
here. He will want to make the most of it. He'll be already a winner in a Pro Tour event earlier in the year. Beat Josh Rock 8-4 in Leicester. Players Championship number 7.
57.
For Menzies, we mentioned that run. Semi-final, last 16, quarter-final, semi-final, and today the final.
140.
Is it his turn? Well, if it's to be, he's going to have to prize it out of the fingers of Chris Dobey.
99. Correct. 107.
That's a great layup from Menzies. Thinking clearly. But a nice visit from Dobey.
Game shot.
13 dart holder throw. We go on 5-5.
Best of 5 shootout
57.
now.
How many times does that happen? Trebleless visit follows trebleless visit.
And then you're made to regret it.
180.
And that's just exactly what Chris Dobey has done there. 7 180s in the match.
93.
Vantage Dobey. Both players 3 away.
94.
Nice to leave the big fish. Max would leave Menzies on the same figure, but he can't apply it.
97.
Doesn't need to go. Well, that second dart was almost nonchalant, wasn't it? Just chucked it in almost like he knew it was going to go in anyway. And having seen Menzies hit a 13-darter.
180.
He used the first dart. Bit of pressure applied there from Menzies, but as with the 171 from Dobey in the last leg, you get to the point where you're ignoring those. And you've got a double left, you go for it.
140.
This game is far from done. Far from it. Could be heading to a one-leg shootout.
135.
Had 3 of those in the Players Championship finals already. Luke Littler beat Ryan Searle 8-7. Alan Souter beat Darryl Gurney 8-7. And Ross Smith beat Wesley Plazier 8-7 as well. So I used to go in the distance in these events.
121.
Start to the visit.
136.
Good darts from Menzies. We get another one of those.
99.
You want to turn the corner on this and leave something under 100.
58.
He hasn't quite done that.
This could be a pivotal moment for Dobey to break. Delivers the 146. Magnificent from Dobey. There is a fist bump, a sporting one, but inside Cameron Menzies must feel like he's been punched well and truly in the solar plexus. 7-5 Dobey leads and he's 1 away.
Well, buddies there playing like they're playing for a fiver up the pub, up the Dog and Duck.
I think we expect
58.
Great sportsmanship from these guys now. More often than not, even in the height and the heat of battle, they do deliver. And it is good to see. Menzies will be worried now. Got to come out and throw everything he's got at this leg now.
Yeah, like you say, the camaraderie between the players, it's just fantastic, and that's nice to see in the heat of battle and the height of the moment and the height of tension. They can still find a smile.
140.
Can't find the second treble, and Menzies knows now he's in a spot of bother because Dobey from 175 can set this up, and he is going to set it up.
105.
Good use of the board there from Dobey, and he's potentially 2 darts away from a second title of the year. Menzies defiant to the end, waxing a maximum, but is that it? It's going to be 1 dart at double 16 for Chris Dobey for a second title of the year, and a match dart has been and gone. Now Menzies has created the opportunity.
He has. It's double 16 for him now too, and he's done it again. He's put it right on the wire.
But left a bit.
He's going against the grain, I call this. Is it going over the top of that one? It went over the top but didn't define its desired location, so it's Dobey now for the match.
For double 8 and a second title. And he put it away. Double 4. Pressure moments on Hollywood, and he doesn't deliver. Menzies is still alive.
Game shot.
And Menzies gets one of the 2 breaks that he needs. Are we going all the way to one final leg? Menzies dodges bullets in leg 13.
96.
And he's off with 96 in leg 14.
$87.
Menzies back in the treble, and that's where he needs to be.
100.
Got to start thinking, is it going to be my day when Dobey misses darts like that?
104.
Good visit from Dobey. He knows he's got the comfort blanket of the throw in the next leg, but Menzies' first job, take it to that next leg. He's left a bogey number there. Now, will that be costly? Will it be costly?
136.
It could be.
The answer is yes. Dobey on a double.
133.
That's a great visit. That is a great visit. Well, Dobey passed up match starts in the last leg. He's not going to get them here. So Cameron Menzies is looking at double 16 for a level game.
58.
The roller coaster in Milton Keynes might just have one more twist. Might have a couple more twists. Double 4, and he's
24.
missed 3 darts, and Dobey now has got a chance to break back and wrap up this final. Mismatched darts in the previous leg. He should get one more here. Menzies can only look on. Tops for the title for Chris Dobey.
Game shot
and Chris Dobey has done it. You hear the anguish of Cameron Menzies, who just couldn't find the double at the end to take it to a deciding leg. Menzies was so close, but Chris Dobey had